It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be taking our first look at the content coming to NBA 2K23 MyTEAM tomorrow, which does include Invincible, Ja Morant, Ray Allen, as well as the 3 endgames in Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul Jabbar, as well as Larry Bird. Now, an interesting thing that we could possibly see tomorrow is a maybe free endgame Larry Bird, because obviously we did get the free Invincible Larry Bird for the trophy case grind. I would not be surprised to see that Larry Bird endgame be a free endgame as well, just for the sole fact of it's not like he would be the best card in the entire game. He would, though, be a very solid option for people who did complete the ultimate grind this year, which was the trophy case. So just something to kind of see there. Obviously, Ja Morant Invincible, Ray Allen Invincible. Am I super excited about those two cards? Not really. I kind of am excited to see if Ray Allen gets a change of jump shot, just because I feel like the Ray Allen base isn't what it has been in the past, right? In the past, I feel like the Ray Allen jump shot has always been one of the best jump shots in the game, right? When people have gotten the Ray Allen base, it was like that Kawhi base, which was absolutely chicken my team. This year, it's just not what it has been again in the past, so I'm hoping he gets a better release, because at 6'5", that's tall enough in which he could play and have just a really solid impact on the court. Again, if his release was solid. Now, for Ja Morant, I feel like it's going to be tough for him. Only 6'3", which again makes it really tough. But you're interested to see what 2K does with his release. I feel like, for me, Ja already has a decent enough release, so we'll just have to see if 2K makes it better, exactly what 2K personally does with that. But again, his release is going to tell the whole story, because at only 6'3", it's going to be tough for him to be ran unless they do give him like the KPJ base, or like, you know, another one of those really, really solid releases in my team. So, as far as the Invincibles, not great. Obviously, the Season 8 cards that we saw on Friday are going to remain in packs. So, like, Anderson Varejao, again, is going to remain in packs for this Tuesday drop. Now, for the 3 endgames, Magic Johnson, Kareem, and Larry Bird, I've got to say, I don't think any of these 3 are, like, the most hype. Although I do think Kareem at that power forward position or center position is going to be absolutely elite. Like, think about like Shaq and D-Rob. I like them, but they don't got the player model player build that Kareem has got. And just knowing Kareem's getting all of the end game type of SIGs, he is going to be absolutely fantastic, absolutely magnificent. And if you're asking me, Ty, does Kareem make your best squad in my team? I think he does at that backup center position. Because after Manute Bol, right, if you're running Wemby at the 3, who's your next best power forward right now? D-Rob, Shaq, those type of guys? I do think Kareem is going to take over that slot. And even for a guy like Larry Bird, yes, obviously Wemby's the GOAT. But then after Wemby, it's Bol, it's Chet. And I mean, if let's say that Larry Bird is free, he is going to be absolutely magnificent as just far as an option is concerned, right? Not that everybody has to use him, not that everybody has to get him. But for those people who do have the Larry Bird trophy case grind done, I do believe it would be a really solid addition to my team if they did give us that Larry Bird endgame for free, or just for a grindable option if you do have all the other Larry stuff completed. Like if you have Invincible Larry or did complete have completed the trophy case grind, I think there should be an option to obviously get that endgame Larry Bird. Now again, that's just my opinion, because I did that long trophy case grind for a very mediocre Larry Bird grind, or Larry Bird card. And so I do believe that would be a really, really solid addition to my team. The other endgame card is Magic Johnson. Now, I don't want to say Magic and LeBron are going to be exactly the same, because who really knows? But let's say Magic's motion style is fine and his pass style isn't the Magic Johnson pass style. He is going to be eerily similar to LeBron James in my team. It's one of those things where I wish people got the different Trey escape, wish Magic necessarily had the Curry escape. Just something to differentiate preferences, right? Because some people would prefer the Curry escape, some people like the Trey. With this, I mean, you kind of know what to expect. Both of them are going to be 6'9". Both of them are going to have really solid type of player model player builds. Thing is, like, I think they're basically going to play eerily identical. So that's the one thing for Magic Johnson that I wouldn't say I'm concerned about, but definitely aware of. The thing is, right now, I do think LeBron James is our best point guard in my team. So I mean, if he is the same as LeBron, look at Magic as being that number 1 or 2 option there. So I do think tomorrow, when it is all said and done, we're going to get 2 cards that do make the best squad in my team. And if that's the case, I can't sit up here in front of you guys and say that's just horrible. Like, I don't think that's horrible at all. What I would really like to see is Magic Johnson and Kareem. They're both obviously probably top 20 cards in the game. I think that's a fair assessment. Larry Bird's probably in that 30 to 40 range, which is fine. But Larry Bird needs to be free. If we get 2 of the best cards in my team, as well as a free Larry Bird tomorrow for people who got the trophy case done, I don't think many people can complain. Now, obviously, the Invincibles aren't really hype. They're not like a Danny Granger. They're not like even a Lamar Odom of hype. They're not hype at all. They're not even cards that I feel like the majority of the community are going to get behind or get excited about. And I think that is difficult in a way, just because, like, now if you pull an Invincible, obviously I think you can get players from old packs, which, I mean, is probably what you're going to want, because Ja, Ray Allen, I mean, again, obviously if you're a big Grizzlies fan, you might want Ja. If you're, really like Ray Allen, you might want him. But those aren't really like the biggest names. They're both smaller type of players. It's not like there's any real hype behind it. The one thing I will say is, 2K's holding out on Yao and Taco. Like, we can say that endgame is this, endgame is that, but they are absolutely holding out with Yao and Taco, and even Manute. Like, I can go to last year's updates, right? And if I go to last year's updates, I'm just going to tell you guys when we got Taco and when we got Yao. So we got Taco on July 12th, which basically tomorrow is going to be July 11th, basically the exact same day. We got Yao the Friday before on July 8th. So, I mean, they are holding out a little bit longer for the Taco, for the Yao, maybe even for the Manute. And we'll have to just see if 2K continues to do that, because I think it's positive. The longer we wait for endgame Taco and Yao, the better off we are going to be. But, I mean, again, I still don't think it's too late for 2K to go in there and tweak some of the endgame SIGs to make them even better. I think we're in desperate need of that at this point. Again, I don't necessarily predict it, but that is something I am really, really hopeful of. So that's just kind of my opinion on it, guys. Obviously, Kareem, the hype beast of the set. Magic Johnson, I do think makes the best squad in the game. And I'm really, really hopeful that 2K does something good and gives us that free or an option to get that endgame Larry Bird for free. Which, again, if it's anything like the Invincible, there's a possibility for it. If I had to predict, I doubt they'll do anything for a free endgame Larry. But, again, there is a possibility, considering he was the hardest grind this entire year. And we did see an Invincible Larry Bird for our efforts. So, again, are you guys excited about any of the Invincibles coming tomorrow? Are you excited about the end games? Or are you guys just like, man, maybe if they got different SIGs, maybe if they got different animations, I would be excited about it, because that's kind of the boat I am personally in. But you guys can let me know all of that down below in the comments, guys. Thank you guys for watching the video. I appreciate all of your recent support. God loves you. I love you, man. And have a blessed day.